Previously on Unranked. Of like daily use.
I need it to go away
from
Google is just awful now. I Google something and the AI overview is right in my face.
No, you,
I'm like,
you can turn that off.
Oh, you can turn it off?
Yeah, you can turn it off. You have to be signed in to turn it off.
I almost switched over to DuckDuckGo.
So that was that's what I use. I have it on my phone. I have it on my computer. I don't use Google.
I was about to go over to DuckDuckGo because Google's getting fucking annoying.
Have you guys ever played Devil Survivor 2 Overclocked?
No.
I have never heard of this video
I've never heard of this game. Don't know what you're talking about.
Devil Survivor 2 Over... Can you Google that? Well,
AI says, you are likely thinking of Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker, the expanded 3DS version of Devil Survivor 2, or its predecessor, Devil Survivor Overclocked, the 3DS remake of the original Devil Survivor. Both games merge grid-based tactical RPG combat with a dark anime-style survival narrative. That sounds actually pretty cool.
Slater in the chat was like, he was like, so Alex was complaining about AI and not liking Google and the AI, and then like 15 minutes later during the listener mail, he goes, let's see what the AI says, and he was like, oh, that's pretty good.
I mean, listen, you know there's a lot of hypocrisy going on.
Hey, you gotta keep it in check, right? You gotta know what the tools of the enemy are. See how they're improving, right?
Right. Yeah.
It was very funny pickup.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, that is certainly the case. Hey, welcome. It's the 536th episode, sixth episode of the Unranked podcast with Christian Humes, Alex Tuna Marinello, and returning from SGF, Tom Caswell Games.
What's up, everyone?
Tom Caswell Games.
Yes. Hello, guys.
Spot.com.
Hello, guys. Hi, how you doing? How you doing?
Friends,
right?
Romans, countrymen.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, can I have $50?
All right, well, we'll get it. Well, actually, if you're... I mean, it's a great Oscar Kokoschka episode that we
into the post show later.
Probably. I mean, it's so... Kokoschka's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yep. Great character.
Didn't realize he was 38, though. Age is me.
We all know
Jesus
a Kokoschka in our lives.
So we got a pokes. You want to talk about
Let's
the Pokemon
pokes.
and then get into, I'm sure, what will be a Tom Caswell focused episode?
Hopefully not.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna actually just bring something up first. This is...
What is it?
So,
536? Okay.
What is happening?
I make it basically like once a year at this point without like throwing my back out or something.
Oh, God.
Which is not bad because it was better than when it was a lot worse before. It only puts me out for like 24 hours. I pulled the upper part of my spine today. I was I was picking Penny up and I just overextended when I lifted her. And basically from my shoulder up through the top of my neck, I'm on a muscle relaxer right now. So it's helping at the moment, but I only have like 2 of those left over for my last refill. So I'm going to go in tomorrow, get a steroid shot, get more muscle relaxers.
Oh my God.
But like for the last, I don't know, like 7 hours, I've been in like semi-excruciating pain if I'm moving the wrong way.
Excruciating.
It's like a hot knife that just like shoots. The pain shoots like wherever, like if I turn my neck the wrong way or if I move my shoulder the wrong way, it shoots down like up my elbow into my hands. My hands get like tingly and my like funny bone like feels like I hit it against the wall.
Is this related to the Pokemon in any way?
Well, I'm just bringing it up because I did just move and I just suddenly like twitched and I was you see me just look like I'm randomly in pain while we're recording.
I only asked because we played the tune and then you went right into the back problems.
Well, because I had to put this on. You're going to be like, what are you putting on? This is
it's that cold thing. I'm aware.
Well, this lets it get warm though, which actually feels really good. It has a heating function, which I always thought was insane, and now suddenly I think it's.
What are you? You're turning violet.
For a second there, I was like, am I on drugs?
He's in fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
I was trying to adjust some.
He ate the everlasting gobstopper
lighting settings, but I ended up grabbing the wrong slider, and I changed.
Have you seen that movie, Tom? I feel like you didn't get the reference the first time, and I feel like you're not getting the reference the second time.
I'm trying to fix my thing. Yes, I have seen fucking Willy Wonka.
I mean, you act as if that's like a crazy question to ask when you've never seen Saving Private Ryan, you hadn't seen Back to the Future.
Wait, have you still never seen Saving Private Ryan?
No.
No, you haven't seen it, or no, you have seen it now?
No.
You know what I would like to do? I would like to do, Alex? When we finish Hey Arnold, before we do Brotherhood, we should just pick, you and I should come up with the best 5 movies that Tom hasn't seen. Wow. And we'll do one of those a week.
All right.
And then we'll start.
I mean, I'm in if Tom can actually.
By the way, yeah, that's what our post shows are right now. We've been going through all of Hey Arnold. We're going to be doing Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood next, which Alex hasn't seen.
We're actually almost done with
season 2.
No, we are.
We're in
season 3 now. You brought us into season 3.
Yeah.
I love that.
We have a ways to go.
All right, Pokes. What do we got?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have the 536th Pokemon.
Sick.
Alex, who's that Pokemon?
Palpitoad. What the fuck is going on?
Sound? It's the muscle relaxers.
Yeah, it's happening over there.
He's not clicking in the right things.
You're not entirely wrong.
So Palpatine's pet, Palpitoad, is here today. 536.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I mean, again, Tom not paying it. I mean, this is really just an unbelievable
Somehow Palpitoad
appearance.
returned.
Yeah, somehow Palpitoad returned. He's not. This is going to go down. This is already.
What is it?
It's
He's
a toad.
reading something, right?
I'm prepping stuff for news later.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening.
Not on the clock. You should have done that before.
Not on the clock.
Yeah, can you imagine if this was a business and Alex, can you imagine the way Alex would be like, I know you're playing games right now. You're supposed to be getting something done. Like, I feel like Alex would be the most annoying middle manager to the both of us.
He would just, it
would drive Alex insane. It would drive him insane with my ADHD and your sort of ADHD.
To make it easier for us to get through the show quickly.
Don't worry about the news, buddy. I can read your headlines on GameSpot.com. I don't need fucking news.
Yeah. All right, Palpitoad.
Palpitoad. Do you want to? What is it? It's Palpitoad may be a combination of palpitation and toad.
I'm going to just off the jump.
No, I hate this Pokemon. I think it looks
real
terrible.
quick. Yeah, real quick. I do want to say this because this is the only good thing I can say about the design of this Pokemon. This is one of those like really Dragon Ball Z-ass Pokemon. Like this looks like who is that one Ginyu 5? Who is the Toad Ginyu 5 guy?
Oh yeah, it was. I think his name started with a G.
This is a Dragonball reference.
Yeah,
Greedo.
No, that's Greedo.
Hold on,
Greedo.
Glubshido.
Yeah, Glubshido.
The Ginyu Force. I'm pretty sure it started with
Jace.
The Ginyu Force guys. I'm familiar
Captain
with these
Ginyu.
guys.
Yeah, Captain
Jace,
Ginyu.
Gertrude.
Goldo.
Okay.
Goldo.
So this Pokemon looks like if you took Goldo and then the houses, the weird like Namekian like Vegeta's ships and houses. This looks like those things combined.
You know what's
like
so funny?
It's a weird fucking Pokemon.
This is how much Dragon Ball Z has penetrated the culture. Is I know about both the Ginyu Force and the houses, the Namekian landscape.
Yeah.
To know exactly what you're talking about without having seen either one of those things.
Like,
I thought you watched it. I thought you watched Dragon Ball.
I watched a nice chunk of it, but we're not getting anywhere near the Ginyu Force.
This is unbelievable.
Dude, Alex,
this was like my morning.
Isn't the Ginyu Force like hundreds of episodes into this fucking show?
I used like every morning. I remember waking up at like 6 o'clock.
Maybe.
And like it would be like Pokemon would be on, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon,
Transformers,
like,
Beast Wars.
Transformers, Beast Wars.
Fuck yeah.
Tom,
I got Beast Wars. I got Beast Wars.
Dragon Ball Z was of his time. He just wasn't watching it.
I didn't have a channel that carried it.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. He didn't have cable.
I had the basic 5 channels growing up.
Oh, this explains so much. This is why he didn't watch Hey Arnold.
In the UK, bitch. Okay, the
Right,
shit that we
right.
have
They have to
over
pay
there
for a
isn't the
license
same
per
fucking
TV.
thing.
Right.
No one
They got
pays
a
for their
monthly
TV
fee.
license.
Tom,
Yeah.
those people are the coppers are gonna come from now.
Yeah. So, So we didn't have that. I've told this story before about Dragon Ball Z. It was
I know,
on
but
it was on Cartoon
I
Network,
thought you
and I didn't
made
have
the
that.
jump. I thought you, in the interim between us having this conversation and today, I thought that you had been watching Dragon Ball Z, and
Not
I
the
thought you were
whole
also
thing,
listening. I thought you were listening to the companion podcast that was out.
I
Yeah.
got through a huge
Oh,
chunk
did you
of
listen to
that.
the Giant Bomb one? Is that what
Well,
you
yes,
listened
yeah,
to?
the Giant Bomb. I started listening to that podcast because I got through the whole fucking thing. What have you been doing?
I haven't been fucking.
Also, you didn't get through.
Oh my god, we're not getting there
You
anywhere
didn't get through
today.
a good chunk. You didn't get through a good chunk if you didn't even get to the Ginyu Force.
The Ginyu Force is like hundreds
If
of
you
episodes
didn't even
in.
I mean, you could at least make it.
You know what?
Effort.
Because I'm assuming you were watching Kai, right?
No,
I was
Raditz, like, as far as you went?
I was watching. Oh yes, I was watching Kai.
No, you
that's right.
had to be watching. It's not like the One Piece. It's,
Oh wait, hang on. Never mind. Yes, I did see these guys. Yes.
Oh, he's just trying to.
No,
This is
no.
unbelievable. No, but the other thing is, you don't get through a good chunk of Dragon Ball Z until you see a Super Saiyan. If you haven't seen a Super
I
Saiyan,
haven't seen a Super Saiyan yet.
I mean, then you haven't actually.
Oh
watched.
yeah, no, dude, the Ginyu Force shows up in like within like 20 episodes. in
yeah,
Dragon
I've
Ball
seen
Z
these
Kai.
guys for sure. Yes, I had.
Wait,
Okay,
Dragon
it
Ball
doesn't
Z
matter, get back
Kai.
to Palpatone. Fuck me, dude.
In Dragon Ball Z Kai, Ginyu Force shows up within 20 episodes. I think by the 20th episode, like they had just defeated Raditz in the original run.
Yeah, because the first episode is a flashback and Goku and Gohan, blah 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 blah.
We're still talking about a Pokemon.
Well, because we don't really care.
Yeah,
about
Goku's
this
brother
Pokemon.
is all of that is like, dude, by the fourth episode, Goku is like headed to go see King Kai.
King Kai.
Yo,
Wow.
we should just I'm gonna rewatch that for fun.
Oh my god!
I was thinking the same thing. I was gonna do it. I was gonna rewatch Dragon Ball Z.
Noah, one of our listeners has been around forever, and he's in. He's in our listen along when we did watch along for Survivor.
If you want me to commit to it, it's gonna have to be the post show thing that we do. So we'll do it after fucking what's its name, Brotherhood.
Well, then we'll just be watching Dragon Ball Z until
Oscar.
No. If it's Kai, Alex, it's only like 100 episodes.
Okay.
If it's, I'm like.
We
Oscar,
also only need to get up through Frieza.
I won't do it. I'll do it just to spite you.
Arguably, we could just get up through Frieza and then you could stop.
Really?
You know? I mean,
No,
like
you got to see the jump. You got to see the time jump.
Yeah, look, I think Cell is great,
Cell
but
and all that.
Cell's
People love
fantastic.
Cell.
I love Cell.
Yeah, no,
The Cell
look,
saga is just as iconic.
Boo is where they lose me.
Yeah, they really. Well,
Boo
Boo
is
is also
people
when
love
you
Boo,
thought
though.
Boo is when your mom made fun of the show and you suddenly got real worried that it wasn't cool.
That's not true.
That's
That
He
is
calls
not
me
true.
and he goes, my mom heard DragonAll Z and they were saying the names of these people and it was Bibbidi and Bobbidi and Boo.
Yeah, but she didn't know. She knew I was watching Dragon Ball Z for way before that.
And she was like, what is this for babies?
It's funny because I actually played a Dragon Ball game. I actually don't know if I can say that. Anyway, the Pokemon.
Palpitoad. I can delete that.
No,
Not from the stream, but
I think I'm good to confirm it. I cannot talk about it.
look, this is an ugly ass Pokemon. Tuna, tell us about its
I
name.
fucking hate this
I
thing.
did it already.
Okay,
It
great.
looks like the
Pokemon
world's
Black and White too.
uncomfiest butt plug.
Yeah, it lives in water and on land. It uses long, sticky tongue to immobilize its opponents.
No.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
I always come in thinking like, oh, don't talk so much. Don't make the episode too long. Like, try to not. And then we haven't even gone through the Pokemon. It's been 20 minutes. And here he is again, not fucking paying attention. I'm gonna call
No,
this out.
he's writing stuff down.
What is he writing? What is he writing?
He's
What is he
opening up.
writing?
Tom is opening up the list.
No, look, he's already
Pokemon.
I was
already.
got the
looking at the
Pokemon
fucking
rankings.
list, dude.
No, he was.
Which, by the way, Alex,
Yes.
is
No, he wasn't.
exactly
No,
what
he
I was
It's going
doing. I
at
was
the-
just
it's going
talking
at
while
the
I was
fucking
doing it.
bottom.
I mean,
It's called multitasking, bitch.
you are the worst multitasker I've ever seen in
That's
my life.
not true.
You can't
That is not
multitask
true.
for shit. I've never.
Dude,
You are the worst multitasker I've ever seen.
Tuna, I don't want to fucking hear it.
You are I mean, you are unbelievable.
The amount of times you are checked out is staggering.
Yeah, because I'm only tasking, and if
you're like I'm not a bad. You're like I can't be a bad multitasker because I'm only committing to one task at a time. I'm not even trying to pay attention to the.
I have dropped that task.
Yeah, I don't.
You're just Tom. You're just watching me. You're just listening. We'll be playing Walkabout Minigolf because I got to do this email, and then I'm just sitting there. Sometimes I don't know if he's coming back.
He's like, if you just committed to using the Notes app and made it clear that you weren't paying attention to the podcast, that'd be fine. But it's the fact that you're also trying to listen at the same time that's the fucking problem.
Yes, that is the problem. That is it. You've hit that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. That's it.
He's fucking nuts.
Oh,
he's an insane man.
That's so funny.
It's really a shame he wasn't here for the Giant Bob party at SGF.
Because
Gio was there. You haven't met Vitelli yet. You would love Vitelli. They would have fun with you.
Look,
Gio and Vitelli, you hanging out with mafia people? What the fuck is going on?
You guys could get access to it under Unranked if you did want to do it in the future. For sure.
Oh no, I thought about doing it this year, but with Penny, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to this year. But next year, I actually I'm gonna do it. I think.
You both could 100% get in for sure.
Yeah.
Right,
I think I'm definitely gonna do it next year.
Did you read the Pokédex entry for this fuck
I did. I did.
All right, good.
We're at the Notes app, Tuna.
I gotta be honest with you, Tom. I'm 100% on board with doing it if that's what you want to do.
Put it at the bottom.
Dead
last. At the
bottom.
Yeah. Dead last.
It is worse than just a dove.
Yeah, especially because you put Timpole not that far up, and it's a markedly better Pokemon.
It's much better Pokemon.
So this has to go last.
All right, great.
Last.
Done. All right,
I think that is the worst. I hope that's the worst one in the line.
All right, so Tom hasn't done anything in 2 weeks, so we'll just skip over him.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, you already heard about me. I hurt my neck. I don't think I did have something else. There was something I was supposed to bring up with you guys. I mentioned something in messages.
While you think about that, I'm going to run through. I
don't think it was a reminder, but yeah,
I'm going to
let's
run
hear
through my updates. So today, the child graduated from preschool. It was a nice ceremony. She wore a cap and gown, and she was very excited. She looked.
It's pre-K.
Yeah,
it's not even K.
It's not even K.
Do you want me to not go? Like, what do you want me to do?
No, you can go. No, of course. Of course.
But why are we doing this?
But it's absurd.
I mean, I'll give you this. They walked in. They sang some songs. They walked out.
This is also like, this. I'm anti-woke for this shit.
Anti-woke.
And this is a fucking thing that the fucking right does. They're weird about kids, man. Just put it that way. Anyway. Right.
Did you do a gender reveal tonight?
No, we did not do it.
Do they do this every year?
Who?
You're not graduating every year now.
No. Okay. No, her next graduation will be in 6th grade.
Yeah, I was going to say elementary school. Yeah.
It was still 6th grade, and I think the middle.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Graduation.
They won't have kindergarten graduation.
No, because it's at the same school. So
I'll be taking her now. Actually, I'm very happy about it.
I would assume that, like, if your pre-K and your kindergarten were together, and the elementary 1 through 5 here were separate, then you wouldn't have had the graduation this year. It would have been next year.
So she's going to public school, right?
Yes.
Yes, and the public school, the way it works is that
I'll tell you how it works. So
elementary,
you are guaranteed.
There isn't another. It's not one school that has an elementary, has a middle, has a high school. They're all different schools.
Yeah. So the town is big. So you've got multiple elementary schools. Then they all go to one middle school. That is a huge middle school. And then there's 2 high schools. So they get split up again and go to
that's fairly similar to what we had.
Pretty similar to us. Chris and me growing up, we had 5 elementary schools that went into one middle school and one,
which was wild because it was like, the like 50 people that were in your class, and now whatever. Now there's
now it's like
almost 300. Yeah.
Yeah. And then pre-K is done a little differently. Pre-K, you're not guaranteed universal pre-K. You have to go to I think I said this last year, but you had to go into a lottery, and if your name was picked, it's paid for by the district, but it could be at any location in Merrick or Belmore. So she went to a location that was it's like a mile and a half away.
Did you
So
get
now,
it paid for?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Well, there you go.
There you
Everyone
go.
there's
to Long
that.
Island.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I just wanted to mention that Chris is on the bandwagon on now.
It's on the bandwagon.
Oh,
Widow's Bay is phenomenal show.
Oh,
Tom, it's
Phenomenal
really
show.
good.
Yeah,
It's
Phenomenal
also
show.
super creepy.
This was
It's creepy. It's funny.
Funny.
When I was getting on the
Thrilling,
plane, I was
wow.
like, do I download
What a show.
For Mankind or do I download
Right.
Widow's
I
Bay?
know,
You
I'm
made the
happy
right
you're-
choice.
I'm happy-
You made the
I'm
right
happy
choice.
You're going
I
into
was
For All
like,
Mankind.
I
Yeah.
should get on this.
Yeah, I'm happy you're with For
but
All
Anything
anyway,
that has
sorry.
multiple seasons,
Yes,
it's always
get
harder
that
to
done.
start. So if you were like,
Yes.
I'm ready to, I'm glad you made that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
really,
Widow's
I
Bay
really
is
do
sweet.
want to watch it. Everyone is raving about it.
we
then I
started
know
it the other
we-
night, and we just finished episode 4. I mean, Tuna, the first episode was pretty good, and there were moments where I was like, oh, I think I'm really gonna like this show.
Yeah.
And the first was by far the worst, and it's good, but I think it's by far the worst episode. Every episode after the first one, it's like all cylinder. Like so far, I'm 4 episodes in. This show is like a bunch of Stephen King novels.
Yeah.
It's like 1408. It's like
It's a lot
fucking-
going on, but
I
it's,
mean,
but
it's-
it's
it's like 10
Really
different
good,
horror
dude.
films that I could think of.
Yeah.
It's like Jaws.
and funny. And funny. Like there's
Yeah.
parts where we're just like laughing. Like it's just a funny
It's shockingly funny, which
Yeah.
was something
The
Teresa's
woman who
pointed out multiple
plays-
times. She's like, I can't believe they managed to make this funny
That-
with how
like,
creepy it is.
right. And there's one so Matthew Reese is in it, and also I don't know her name, but the woman who plays Patricia,
Oh my god.
excellent. Really
Excellent.
fucking good. Really
Excellent.
fucking good. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
say enough.
She looks
So-
like the gosh, I can't remember her name, but the wife in The Shining.
I was thinking the
She
same
looks
thing.
kind of like her mixed with like
Yeah.
Allison Brie. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah, yeah.
combine those two people.
What was her name from The Shining? Sherry something? Shelly?
Yes.
Something like that.
Shelley.
Anyway. Selling Miscavige. No. So yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Tom, how is For All Mankind?
Really good. Really good.
What season are you on right now? One?
I'm still
two?
on season 1.
Okay.
I have 2 episodes left in season 1. Light, just a kind of general area, I guess. The kind of big event. The last thing I texted you is where I left off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
And so, yeah, super interesting show. I love how it, like, kind of in the beginning, over like the first half of the show, it slowly introduced different clusters of characters, right? Like we get Joel Kinnaman and his wife in the beginning. We get Margot in the beginning.
Love Margot.
And
Mhm.
Gordo, who I love that character. I don't know why, because he's kind of an asshole, but like I think
No,
he's
dude,
genuinely,
I love Gordo.
I think he's a genuinely a nice guy. He's just like broken in many ways.
Dude, Gordo is, you know who Gordo, you know the actor is, right?
I don't know the name, but Chris reminded me that he plays Gold Roger in
Yeah,
live
yeah,
action.
Yeah.
You want my
So-
treasure?
I love Gordo too.
Gordo is
great.
such a great character. And I even like the characters that I dislike as well.
Mhm.
I do not like Ed's wife. Although they're kind of going through it right now, and like I feel bad.
I felt the same way
those
about Ed's
characters.
wife that I did about
Here it is. Here it
what's
is.
his name?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Yep.
knew what you were gonna
Yep.
say. I
And-
knew
Yeah.
what you were gonna say.
Yep.
I didn't have a. I actually at the time, yeah, I was like kind of like fuck Skylar. Anyway,
Ah!
so anyway,
but you also realize like, oh, it's really not Skylar's fault. This guy's a piece of
No,
shit, and it is
no.
sort of the same in For All
Yeah.
Mankind, but like she
doesn't
just
make
it just
doesn't make
feels
her
like she
any-
gets in the way.
it's
Yeah,
not
it doesn't make her any less annoying. It doesn't
Ed
make
is-
her any less annoying.
Ed, she isn't.
Oh, this is what gets us canceled.
But also, Ed is not. Ed is not like dealing. Like he's living on the
my
like
my
yeah.
wife can't. My wife could not stand her.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, great show. The
Wait,
space stuff is really cool. The
reminds
story
me.
is really cool. I love
Yeah.
I love to think about like, I'm so excited to see
Oh, I know
like
what it reminds
what
me
they
of.
the path like
Yeah.
where they how
Yeah.
each event leads to the next thing and like
Yeah,
these
time
small
moves
changes
fast.
in history.
It does move fast. This reminds me also. So we're rewatching, or not re. I've never seen it, but we're watching ER, and there's one character's wife who keeps complaining, and he's like chief resident, and she keeps complaining that like he's working late or he's not home, and it's like he's fucking chief resident in the fucking ER. Like what the fuck? And it's the same way that I felt not with Skylar from Breaking Bad because he was just a dick. Walter White was just an idiot, but in this, if For All Mankind, when she's like complaining, I'm like, dude's fucking an like he's a fucking astronaut. Like, back off.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, yeah. It's like and like for the things they have to go through for the requirements of the job.
Mm.
I'm fucking surprised that they're not bigger pieces of shit, honestly.
Yeah, he was a military test pilot, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Like both Ed and Gordo are like, they're not beating their wives. Like, do you know how often that shit was happening? Like, but sometimes they act. I did like the bit where Tracy, though, and I love Tracy. I love Tracy Stevens. She's fantastic. And I love the bit where they're like kind of arguing on the phone, and
Tracy's awesome.
She flushes the toilet, and he's like, "What was that?" And she's like, "What was what?" Okay, bye, sweetie. And like, hangs
that
up
was
on
a
it.
great scene. That was a great scene.
She can give it as much, and like I want it to work out for them so bad. And what's really refreshing about their relationship in particular is they both genuinely want it to work out, and they both genuinely understand that their situation is just like
they have no idea how to talk to each other or solve their own problems.
Yeah,
they
but
just,
it's not like they don't hate each other. They clearly like care so much about each other and like want to make it work. And it's such good writing because like it's very easy to fall into a situation. It's very easy to write these characters in very one-dimensional ways, and they're also well-rounded. And I love the fact that it's like we introduce all these characters, and now it's going to be like a mix of them. So like for a long time, like it's Danielle, Gordo, and Ed, and I was like, oh, okay, these characters are doing stuff together, interesting. And
Danny's awesome.
Danny is fantastic. They're all so good, and like I really hope they just kind of keep doing that. And obviously with the time jumps, and I'm obviously seeing, okay, we got this kid who's super interested, and Margot is like making her protege. She's obviously gonna be important, you know, she's went as an adult kind of thing. And I'm excited to see the journey. I'm excited to see where these characters go. So I'm really glad that I jumped onto it.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you're watching it. What else is going on before we talk about
I know
games?
we're not a sports podcast.
Oh, I mean, dude, I've been watching the Knicks.
But yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah, it has. Like, wow. That was
that
was
game
quite
3
the
curse.
Comeback. That was
Tuna, do you want to go
Trump
to a watch
shows up.
party for game 5?
When is it?
Saturday.
No. Go to the beach. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead. Well, hopefully they lose. And
no, I mean, Trump's a jinx. Trump's obviously a jinx.
Dude.
Trump's a jinx.
100%.
So,
yeah.
Like,
what a dick.
That might be the biggest
Fucking
stain
asshole.
on his fucking, like,
Yeah.
people are going to be able to forgive the pedophilia. They're going to be able to forgive the looting of the treasury, but they're not going to be able to forgive the jinxing.
Yeah, he jinxed it. They were fucking 12 games. Come on.
I don't care if you're Teflon Trump. Everyone hates the jinx.
Yeah,
everyone hates the jinx.
He's done.
That's true.
He's done.
It's true.
He's done.
Fuck him.
He's cooked.
Anyway.
In terms of video games, Chris and I have not played a round of Walkabout Minigolf since we recorded the podcast. And we
didn't play on Friday? What are you talking about? We absolutely played.
Did we play on Friday?
You got smoked.
Oh, all right.
I went four
I
to
must have
one.
blacked out. I must have
Yeah,
blacked that out.
What are you on about?
I must have.
We haven't played any golf.
Yeah.
You weren't playing golf. You were playing like dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got that. I got a new hole. I got a new course record on 2 of the courses I played on.
Got a new hole.
Anyway, I haven't played any 007, although I'd like to. I just haven't gotten around.
Damn it! So you still haven't gotten up to even that basic sequence?
No, it's been busy.
Damn. Okay, so he's just on the
busy.
tutorial mission, like the opening tutorial mission. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He just got sick. He just got sick from whatever the hell he was doing. He walked into the big tent.
Oh my god! You've played 10 minutes of the game.
yeah. Dude, that scene was wild. I was like, is this like some weird science fiction shit that's going on right now? Like, are they introducing the MacGuffin? Like, what is this?
Right.
And it's just like a nerve agent.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, this is like some weird sci-fi stuff. Okay.
Oh, you haven't even got to the title. Oh,
I know.
You're in for a treat.
Oh, the music video intro is great.
Yeah, it's really well done.
Like how they have like the bomb song. Yeah. They do it after the opening tutorial mission. All right, well then I won't say much, but I have gotten to play more, and I'm just still loving everything that I'm playing. Get it? I don't, Tom. I've yet to run into like really any times where I get completely overwhelmed, which has been nice. I'm sure it can happen in like some of the bigger areas. But like when I have set people off, like I have appreciated where it's like, oh, okay, only the people in this room or within earshot like came in. So it's like I really only had to handle like 5 people. It's unlike Hitman, where it's just like dudes just never stop coming. It never is like, okay,
do they?
Yeah, dudes never stop coming. Fuck.
This is a problematic episode.
Yeah, it certainly is. But like in Hitman, like it's just and they'll just spawn out of nowhere. Whereas this one was like, oh, I'm in this roof area, and only the people that were on the roof and the guy that was on like the catwalk came up. It wasn't like the people from inside came out. Like it was just those people. And then once I took care of them, which admittedly because I at the time like didn't have like a gun that I could use, like it was all like melee stuff. It wasn't hard, but it also wasn't like I had to overcome, the actual fight. But once I cleared those 5 guys, that was it.
Where are you in the game?
I just finished the first. So, there's the real tutorial after the opening mission, right? Then you get like a short story mission, and then you do like this club mission, and then you get sent out, and they're like, now you have to go on your first.
You're on the first.
I just did the first mission. Yeah.
Gotcha. Did you do the airport bit at the end?
Yes.
Okay.
I found that I think like also by the way the driving so far has been fine. Like there's not
much of it. Like it's I think there's like 4 sequences total. And it's all different vehicles. It's like an interactive scripted scene. That's the most actual like car chase that you have in the game.
Okay. I had a feeling it would be, which I'm fine with, by the way.
It's very, very minimal. Yeah, it's like here it is. That's the thing. And it's just a thing of like, oh, the next game it would be cool if this was a bit more involved. Like it's serviceable, more than serviceable.
Well, and they did announce they're going to have DLC, so I'm excited about that for whatever that's going to be. But I don't know, Tom, it's really working for me. I'm getting just exactly the same kind of vibes from this game that I got playing Indiana Jones, and that was just such a good game.
In many ways is the version of that for James Bond.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Certainly. There's 2 demos I played from Summer Games Fest that are available to anyone that I just want to talk about really quick. I downloaded the Star Fox demo on Switch too. Mm-hmm. It's good. It controls really well. The mouse control, it seems good, but because this game has just like auto target locking, I don't think it's really as necessary. It might even be a hindrance because like the auto locking is like, it's very accurate. It's not.
We're going to play the multiplayer? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, we're definitely playing the multiplayer.
I really like the multiplayer. I think we'll have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, and we're also going to do that episode that week with the Switch cameras.
Oh God!
you know.
Did they let you test that out in the
I don't know. I didn't try that. Like it was it was basically like I played the tutorial and then you get to do like some of the actual like free flying and like a sort of simulated combat mission. Um, so it was basic, but I did like how it controlled it. Both very much felt like I was playing a Star Fox, like 64, like almost.
Yep.
But then I was like, okay, well, let me see what. And I had just actually, I think in like February, I replayed this game on Nintendo Switch Online. I was like, let me see what that game looks like again. And I was like, man, this looks so much fucking better. It looks so much better. It also controls better, like especially like when bombs and stuff go off, like the frame rate would just drop to shit on the N64. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it looks like the design of like
yeah.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, it does. I also really like doing a U-turn and like a somersault and stuff like that. Those used to be like combinations. These you can just bind to the
Press the
D-pad,
button.
which is so much which is easier because it's just like up does the somersault, down does the U-turn. So like that actually works really well too. I also downloaded a game now that I played the demo, very excited about. And it's this indie game called Screenbound, which was, I think it was at Day of the Devs. It might have been, because I think it's coming out to Switch. It might have been at Nintendo's or at SGF. I can't remember, but it was in one of the trailer packages. But this is the platformer puzzle game where you have a Game Boy in your hand and you see the 2D level of the 3D world that you're in. And the magic trick of it is it's really, Alex, you're going to be a big fan of this.
Wait, this is the game where you're playing it on the
way.
Yeah, you're doing the Game Boy.
The 2D and 3D game is basically at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yes, that one. Yeah.
The way they showed it off in the trailer, it looked more like the game was the 2D game and then you go and do stuff in 3D. And so far, it's actually felt much more like the opposite, where I'm primarily focused on the 3D and I'm using the 2D as like a reference.
Oh, yes. That's how I felt it was presented in the
but in the trailer, like they show like just the 2D stuff first, then they go. So like, I don't know, just the way I thought it was going to be a little bit more of the reverse. But it is cool. Like, so you know, all the old 2D games did that really cool. In fact, one of my favorite games that does it was like Worms. That parallax effect where they have the multiple layers of backgrounds, like you're moving forward and the other layers are moving, you know, at different speeds and everything. This has those
Sonic 2.
Yeah, Sonic 2. Like a lot of these games have it. It looks amazing in Donkey Kong Country Returns. This has those multiple layers that those 2D games have. But when you're in 3D, I can walk to the side, I can turn left and then go back. And now I'm on that back layer and that comes up forward in the 2D game. So it's like you have, you know, the visibly lit hill in front of you that you need to like jump over. And behind it is a shorter hill that's like dark that if you're playing a 2D game, you couldn't get on. So if you just turn, you know, 90 degrees to the left and walk forward, now you've shifted the play space and you're able to jump up. It's very cool. It's a very cool game.
Cool.
But you're mostly moving in 3D, at least during the demo. But it's available on the Steam Deck. Alex is trying to creep me out. Alex has just been looking into the camera in like a way that is really getting to me. Oh, now Thomas too.
The great thing is when you're looking into the camera, you don't even have to look at how creepy you look.
Right. It's actually really weird to talk like this.
Yeah.
Because I'm just
because you don't see the
camera.
people.
I don't see you guys.
Yeah, I don't see you guys
here.
It's tough.
It's really tough. And it's actually I think my eyes are being fucked with. Like I'm starting to feel a little nauseous doing this. Like this does not feel natural. This feels very weird.
Oh boy. But yeah, so those two demos are out and you should check them out. I will say that made me more excited for Screenbound because that was a thing that looked really cool. And it's one of those things like this has the potential to be awesome or it could just fall flat. I really thought it was neat. I played a short demo of it, you know, so I don't know whether like it's going to build on that idea as it goes or if it's mostly just going to be that. But I don't know. I'm more excited about it now.
Great.
Tom, what would you like to talk about that you can talk about?
Or do you want to just, or is this part of news?
This is part of this segment.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. I'm just going to run through things super quick. Just everything that I've played in the last week. Firstly, downloaded that demo for Onimusha, which is the next Capcom game. So the people that work on Resident Evil and Pragmata. This is their old franchise. Really, really like the demo. It's available on all of the platforms. I think it might even be on Switch 2 because the game is coming to Switch 2 as well. It's very short. It has Souls-like mechanics, but it isn't a Souls game. So timing is very important. But I appreciated the fact that, like, if you parry, but also lean into the enemy, the animation changes, and like, it's called like you're kind of directing their attack. Okay. And then there's one thing where if they grab you, you need to press a different button. Sometimes if you parry, you'll get in these kind of like not quick times, but like you get into like a quick flurry and you have to rapidly like alternate pressing between the two things. And if you fuck up the sequence, then they do damage. So it kind of extends all of those mechanics beyond what you're usually experiencing.
Gesticulating during that and doing like the parrot, it looked like you were doing a demo like for a Switch game.
Joy-Con
like motion control. I was like, it looks like it. You could have been telling me like, and on Switch you can play it like Skyward Sword, like you swing up to select. Like it looked like you were like, which by the way, like, if they ever got that to work, would be cool. But boy, has it never been great.
I think they actually, when they announced Onimusha, because it was at the Switch event, they announced the Onimusha was coming to Switch 2. I think that they did say that there is motion control.
No
support.
Way!
Yeah, I think they did say that. For something, it might not have been Onimusha. There might have been another game it was for, but I think it was Onimusha. Anyway, demo's great. Go check it out. I think Capcom's got another fucking banger, I think. But I would recommend playing the Japanese dub because the English dub, they all have like English accents. So the Japanese, but they're like, oi, what's going on here? And it's just like so fucking weird to watch. So there we go. Okay, things that I played at SGF. I played Control. Resonant. Very excited for this one. You're playing Dylan, as we know, and the kind of the other dimensional bullshit is expanded into the real world, and so Manhattan is now a kind of place of power.
Wait, where's what's her name? The character we played
Jessie.
as?
We don't know. We don't know. She's left. She kind of reawakens because Dylan's in a coma at the end of the first game.
Don't we see her wake him up, right? Is that what we saw? Or
in this Control, she wakes him up at the very beginning. It opens with him being woken up. So we see her wake him up, and then she's gone. And the whole of Manhattan is now essentially like the oldest house where things are constantly shifting and all of this. So you're out in Manhattan as Dylan, and the way they describe, and they kind of explained, Jesse, you're going into the oldest house, Dylan, you're stepping out of the oldest house. But
you were right. It has motion controls.
Oh, Onimusha?
I wanted to look it up because
people really liked Resident Evil and Pragmata on the Switch.
It's just so funny because the way you were talking about it sounds like the way they were trying to make motion control sword fighting when everyone was trying motion control stuff.
Yes.
But like they're just doing it with thumbsticks. When you said that, I'm like, this sure sounds like a motion control game. You're doing it and I can picture it. It was like, I'm almost surprised it's not. There you go. There it is. There it is. That's funny.
So there's a lot more verticality because Manhattan is kind of, it's like Inception or Doctor Strange. There's buildings going this way, grounds on the ceiling sometimes. So
we haven't had a big New York since what, Spider-Man 2?
Marvel Heroes 2?
This is obviously very like fucked up. But it means that there's kind of platforming areas, right? Like something we didn't really experience in Control. Then also you have the combat, you have basically this object of power that is this metal shaft, and it can change. It can, like the service weapon in the first game.
Yeah.
This one can shift and change. You get to pick one of 3 different forms for your light attack, and then soon into the demo, it was like, okay, now pick from one of 3 different forms for your heavy. I'm assuming you could eventually unlock all of them. But I just did like basically where I could split the thing in 2 and like do quick stabbing attacks.
Wait a second. Is this like the Star Wars Jedi games where you're like, okay, are you going to use the 2 lightsaber stance, the double-sided stance, and the single stance? Is it kind of like those 3 options?
Yes, it's not necessarily. I mean, there's one of them is a whip where it becomes
that's
like
rad.
a whip. So there's a lot
like
more
a mace
variety.
or like a whip.
I think like a whip. I didn't play with that one, but like that's how it looked in the like little screen. And then there's one where it becomes a huge hammer, and I picked that one for the heavy. That one was a lot of fun. The quick stabbing ones, I think I would have picked. There's one where it becomes like a literal sword, and I think I'd probably go with that because I just think I don't like things that are too light. I like my things to have weight.
I like knockback.
So when I picked the hammer, I was using that. Also, I don't necessarily think that there's, this thing works better on this enemy. At least in the demo, there wasn't. I was running into a lot of basic dudes. Time will tell with the gameplay. Like, honestly, like I didn't come away from the gameplay being like, oh, that felt really, really good. I think the thing with Control that I remember about the gameplay is it starts out pretty basic, but eventually, like with all the powers and all of the different gun forms and everything, like that becomes really fun by the end. So I'm sure it might just be the same thing. However, when it comes to the story that it's setting up and all of the lore elements and all of that, like I cannot wait for this game.
Hell yeah.
So excited for Control. I played the Avatar Legends fighting game. Which is
that's
coming
like
out
also
next
kind of
month.
mobile, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
it's $30. It's pretty affordable. Comes with, I think, a dozen characters at launch, and if you pay $40 for the deluxe edition, you get the first year pass, and they're going to release 5 characters over the next year. This game was a ton of fun. 100% going to be playing this when it comes out. Firstly, it's gorgeous. It's completely hand-drawn, so the animation is unbelievable. They explained that there's a version of Street Fighter 3 that they considered the gold standard for hand-drawn fighting games, and this has like hundreds of more frames of animation per character. It looks great. I think the things it's doing that are unique are interesting, giving kind of each character, there's only 12 characters, but they play in very unique ways. I love the fact that Kiyoshi is actually 7 feet tall and like towers over you when you fucking fight her. Like, makes Zuko look tiny when he's going up against her. But, Zuko has these cool movement abilities, so he's able to use fire to move around the space.
There's 2 mystery fighters.
I played as Korra, and like the way in which she has unique things that allow her to basically go avatar state. Like, very, very cool. It's only $30. It's going to be an awesome game. Saw Clutch. This is from the Forza Horizon devs. This was, I would say, between this and Control and Avatar, this was in my top 3 of things I saw. It is a narrative racing game. It combines kind of both halves of Forza. It's from Forza Horizon devs. It combines both halves of Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon, because not only are the characters competing in like track races in a tournament, but they are also like underground street races as well. So there's an open world that you drive in as well. So it's both halves of that. And then there's Fast and Furious elements. Like, you're the main character. You have to steal this car because there's this shady shit going on, and you have to dig your way out of a hole. And he goes to steal a car, the car from fucking in James Bond, in fact, at the end of the game, the one you see in the Q Lab,
the DB5.
The Aston Martin Valhalla is the car in the center of the Q Lab in Bond, and you have to steal that. This one has a harpoon though. And then So you see in the car, you get into a car chase, a la like a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and you're using the harpoon to like make like sharp turns. I was told that you could use the harpoon.
That's happened.
Huh?
That happens for real.
Yeah. In the French Riviera. In the French Riviera.
Mm-hmm.
It was that episode of Mythbusters is very good.
Yeah,
they make like the cow traps, they do the smoke machine, they test all the like getaway car devices.
That's awesome.
It's sick.
I don't remember that one.
Tom,
that's
racing games are back.
They're back.
I have, like Alex, basically not played or been interested outside of, at least for me, maybe like 2 or 3 racing games over the last like 15 years, maybe longer. This year we get Screamer. Apparently that Forza game is really good. There's that Hot Wheels game, Infinite Rush, which looks fucking sick.
That did look
that looks really good. That Clutch game, and then Star Wars Galactic Racer, which is there an embargo on information on that? Because people told me stuff about it. Okay, the things I heard about that make me very excited, and I will say I haven't allowed myself to get excited for that game at all. I was just like, I will get this. I will play it.
Let me just double check.
I won't be excited like I'm just because I was like, unfortunately, the odds of them nailing something again like Star Wars Pod Racer, which was a very sick game back when it came out, seemed low. And what I've heard about this game, especially the campaign, I was like, oh, I never even considered that was a possibility. So I will have to just wait and see. Because I'm not supposed to.
No, you cannot say anything. So, you cannot say anything.
Damn, that's a shame.
It sucks.
That's really cool. They should have led with what I know. I wish they had talked about that when they shown it off in its trailers instead. It looked great. Looked really cool. All right, what else you got, Tom?
I played. Let me double check that I can talk about this.
We had
sorry.
Dodgeball finals are next week. I have to skip, which sucks.
The finals?
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if John Murphy can sub for me and if they'll let it. Because that's so funny. Because Therese has to travel now next week on that day, and I don't have anyone that can watch the baby at like 9:00 at night. Right. I will say we get a like a gift every season, like. It's just like part of the fee for playing. Usually it's like not great, but this one I really like. We got coffee mugs, and it's our league slogan, which is "Don't be a dick."
Oh, okay, I love that.
I like it.
I love that.
It should be like "Don't be a Trump."
Oh, I got a mug.
You got some swag
as a part of the Playdays thing. But it's a Federal Bureau of Control mug. Like it looks like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. That's
nice.
Last year's bag was really good. This year one was okay, but it had the mug, and I was like, I got the mug. Like if they just handed me this mug, I would have been happy. So like I'm okay with like these fucking stupid stickers and a coupon to buy a pinball machine. Okay, I can talk about the other 2 games.
Wait, did you get to play that Pokemon pinball? Because I saw it was there.
It was there. I didn't play it.
That looks good, man. There gotta be a place here in LA that has it.
I mean, those are like the de facto Stern, I think is what they're called. The pinball. I played their Jaws one at Comic-Con last year. Okay. There's one game I really want to talk about, but I cannot. But there are 2 that I can. One is Turok Origins.
I forgot about this game.
This was a cool ass fun time. What I loved about it is, you have these different. You can take different classes essentially, and depending on the class you pick, they have different weapons. And I wasn't jazzed about the class that I picked. I went with a bow. I don't know why I did that. And like a thing, but the power, one of the abilities this character had is it had like rocket mounts on its shoulder, but they're all bio hacks. So they're like these pustules growing out of
What
their
the fuck?
flesh, and it shoots out. Yeah, so
That's a
all
new
of
spin for Turok.
they all have like these what would traditionally be like sci-fi abilities, but they're
Yeah.
all bioorganic, and it's
Interesting.
really cool. And then the
Did you
shooting
play
was,
the 64 game?
I think I played Turok 2 at an event
Okay.
one time because they just had it on the TV, and I picked up the controller and I kind of got into it. That's the extent
The multiplayer
of
in
Turok
either
that I've experienced.
It was either 2 or 3. One of them had a multiplayer mode that was actually really sick that we played. But the first one, it has like a lot of weird weapons as well. And like the coolest one was the cerebral bore, and it would like drill into the person's head. It was like a giant screw. That stuff was very like, First Nation inspired kind of like, or they looked at like the Aztecs and they were like, oh, someone was like, oh, trepanning. Let's take the idea of like boring a hole into someone's head and put that into like a weapon, but we'll make it sort of look like it came from a Native American. Yeah. Or is it like, but it's like a weird, so they did a weird sci-fi thing in that before, but that sounds fucking bizarre. That's cool.
It was cool. I had fun with it. It was a good time. If that has a fun, cool story and it's not a full price game, happy to check it out. The other game that I played was called Demi and the Fractured Dream. This is a Wind Waker inspired game.
Ooh.
It definitely has a similar kind of art style to it, and the combat is meant to be inspired by it. It was solid. It was. I just think that the slice that they showed wasn't that interesting. But I was like, this is competent. Like, and I see the Wind Waker inspiration. I'd be curious to see more of it, but it didn't wow me.
Yeah.
But if you're a diehard Wind Waker fan, there might be enough of a hook there to get you interested.
What was the name of that one?
Demi and the Fractured Dream. It was at some showcase this weekend. So there you go.
I know there were a lot of games.
My biggest disappointment was Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis, and this was just simply because, well, there's AI bullshit, which is not great.
Yeah. Which also bummed me out about Crazy Taxi.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we're learning by the day of more games that have it, which is really disappointing. But that aside,
there's too many games to buy.
I just also thought that, because I also thought that the Tomb Raider didn't demo that well. I thought that it's the skeleton of it, you have to kind of solve this puzzle. This is a remake of the original game. There's a section where you have to solve a puzzle, and the area is I don't know if it was open in the original game, but there's a ton of like secret areas and like hidden things to find, and it doesn't tell you like, okay, here's a dot, this is the next thing you have to go do. You just know what has to be done. We had to find cog pieces. It was like, oh, there's we need to put cogs here to turn this thing to spin this. So I knew I had to look out for cogs, and you just got to kind of explore. And sometimes it would be, oh, I found a cog piece, or it would be, oh, I found a hidden thing. I don't know what the thing that I picked up does that I found there, but I'm sure that in the game I'll be like, oh, fuck yes, one of these. So I thought that was cool. Then you go into a sequence where you fucking shoot dinosaurs in the face, because I guess there's dinosaurs in the original game, and she does these kind of bullet time jumps, and depending on the direction you jump depends on the animation, and it's totally absurd, but it is very much like that. I think nailing that aspect of it, or at least what they're trying to go for. That being said, I don't think it feels all that fun to play. She's incredibly floaty. My biggest complaint was
that's the death of platforming to me.
My biggest complaint was every jump you do is the kind of long distance, like I'm doing a big leap. Even when I'm just trying to jump, I need to just jump across here. Yeah, I just need a little hop, and she's going the whole time.
A lunge.
She's totally super floaty. Like there's even a video I posted gameplay on the GameSpot channel. There's one bit where you see her do a swing, like a swing jump, and when she lands and grapples on the edge, like her body doesn't like sink, like it doesn't fucking grapple on. It just kind of like magnetizes and boom, it's there. And so I think it's stuff that can be fixed. It clearly needs more work, regardless of stuff that may or may not be intentional design. But like it was in a bad shape, and I'm honestly shocked that they let us play it, because so many of these developers are super careful about, if we don't think that people are going to come away with good impression, even if there's a hint that
when is this supposed to come out?
Good. So it got delayed to next February. So it was meant to come out originally this year, but it's gotten delayed. And I think that's the right thing. There's going to be more delays. Definitely needs more time. So there you go. So, but if they can, I'm not like this is going to be a waste of time, but it needs a lot of work from where it was. And I asked how old the build was. They didn't know. So sometimes that's another thing, is you'll come to these demos and they'll bring a build that's stable, right? Like that's the biggest thing they need. So it'll be like, this is 3 months old, like that we've made a lot of progress in that time. That happens quite a bit, where what I played is months and months and months of work behind, but they couldn't confirm that. So I don't know. And then two last things, because I also played some demos on Next Fest. So I played one demo on Next Fest. I played Valor Mortis, which is a first-person Souls-like game from the people that made Ghost Runner, which was a really fucking sick game, which was about like the wall running one, and you had a katana and you.
Yeah, I played Ghost Runner.
So this is their next game. It's called Valor Mortis. It is a first-person Souls game. The demo is available now as well on Steam Next Fest, and it's really cool. It's set during the Napoleonic. It's set in France during the Napoleonic era, and there's some kind of, you're a soldier in Napoleon's army, and there's been some kind of evil thing that is mutating dead soldiers, essentially. So you're fighting kind of zombified versions of this army, but there's also like the main boss at the end of the demo is kind of like a Rat King where it's a bunch of bodies that have melded and morphed into one big thing. So, there was one that was a dog, but it was a soldier. So the soldier bent over backwards, so its like legs were arms, and then its head at the top split open like jaws.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a dog, but it had on the top of its head, it had a human face.
That's a Demodog.
And it had like a beard at the back. Like it was crazy looking.
Yeah.
So I think the world is really interesting. I think you have, at least they give you a pistol and you have a sword. So some of the enemies will have weak spots that you can like shoot to like stagger them a bit, and then you go in for with a sword. Solid gameplay. Like I thought I wasn't blown away by it, but I think the demo is definitely worth checking out, and I think I will check out more when that there's actually more of the demo too, because they added a level as well, so I want to check that out, which is cool. And then I tried Soulframe. This is the last thing. This is the next game from the
Soulframe.
This is the next game from the Warframe
Come on, Alex.
developers.
Come on.
He's single tasking.
Yeah, there it is.
He's single tasking, Chris.
No, Tom, when I did it, Alex didn't want to give it to me, but he did this. I saw him go. Just this little smirk just bubbled up.
So Soulframe is the next game from the Warframe devs. I wanted to check it out because my colleague Kurt really likes it, which is surprising because he's into Remedy games and like weird fucking and Lorelei with the laser eyes. Like Soulframe is like the last
first
thing
of all,
I'd expect.
Lorelei and the laser eyes is a great game that Alex.
No, 100%.
That will be one day. That will be a game that Alex finally picks up, and then he's like, "This is." Oh, you know what? I think when I played it, it wasn't on Switch, so he couldn't play it. I think it was only on Steam. But Tuna would love that game.
I don't know if that has changed. But needless to say, I'm like, oh, you're excited for this like MMO, fantasy MMO game? Okay, interesting. And he was like, its combat feels kind of like God of War. I was like, oh, That's interesting. Okay, let me check this out. I wouldn't say it plays like it feels like God of War. It's not as kind of clicky and snappy as that. There's no lock on, which I'm still getting used to. It's not out fully. It's out. It's called the Prelude. It's just, I don't know if it's a part of the final game or what, but it's like it's all, for all intents and purposes, a demo of the game.
Okay.
But the combat felt solid. I thought the world was super interesting. It is a fantasy setting, but it's kind of very whimsical, and the way in which the creatures talk feels very somewhat Shakespearean. And the world seems interesting, and the magic. You have to go into the nightfall or something like that, and it's this alternate world, and you make a pact, and depending on the pact, your magical right arm does different things, and that gives you different powers. So super intriguing. I've always wanted to be into Warframe, especially when Destiny 2 was over. I was like, oh, everyone's being like, oh, well, Warframe's there. I don't think it feels good to play. This definitely felt better than that.
This looks pretty cool.
So
I missed this or just didn't notice it.
It's been announced for a long time. I think it did have a trailer at like the SGF, but it's not anything new.
It's got a really neat design. There's these it's like
cool.
Weird sci-fi fantasy.
The design is really cool. I mean, I think that Warframe's designs are really cool. So like,
it's neat,
and it is neat. There you go. That's the laundry list of kind of everything that I've played.
I meant to bring this up earlier. I started saying it, and then we started talking about something else. But I mentioned No Reno because we were talking about Dragonball.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been around for a while. He on YouTube is at Gunchpot. Tuna, do you remember the Dragon Ball Z abridged YouTube videos and stuff that people made? That was made at one point with all the voiceover Dragon Ball clips.
Sorta.
He's doing that, but for the original Dragon Ball now.
Okay.
So he's been making his way through abridging the original Dragon Ball in the same style, and he has that on YouTube. People should check it out. It's very good. I think Boat Boy is one of the voices.
Boat Boy.
Boat Boy.
Yeah, the Discord Boat Boy. Steve.
Stevie.
News?
News. There's a lot of news.
It for whatever reason that sound wasn't playing so I had to just find the file and play it. Tom?
We have
Has there been news?
We got 3 big events that we need to talk about, or at least very quickly get through.
Like
Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase, and Nintendo's Showcase. Let's do this. I'm just going to name the game. We each give a single sentence on our thoughts. And it's totally
hold
fine
on.
if
Sorry.
you say,
Day of the Devs had like one of my absolute favorite ones as well.
And then
plus Infinity times 2. Fucking cannot wait.
Oh, was that in Day of the Devs?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was Day of the Devs.
Kind of like Tom's idea though, with so many games.
No, I know. I like Tom's idea as well. I just wanted to just shout that out because I knew it wasn't on his list.
Right. Okay.
N plus.
Got it.
We might be getting codes. I was talking to the PR
my god!
guy,
N plus. Fucking excited. Chris and I played that in 2008.
And this one is built about competitive multiplayer, Alex. This one's not about like the single. This one is specifically designed around the multiplayer. So
a long time coming.
Yeah, I'm psyched for that. I love
keep going.
Keep going. Resident Evil Veronica, a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Any thoughts on this one,
Chris?
Where does this fall in the pantheon of the Resident Evil games?
In terms of how people like it?
Yeah.
People, I would say, they're not... It's mixed. I think people really like the story. I think that maybe the gameplay was the weak spot of the original, but that'll be fixed here.
Yeah, because now Resident Evil's gameplay overall is just better across the board.
This was apparently, from everything I know that I heard, people say this is the one that actually like tried to make a like lore and story out of Resident Evil. Like it was the one that kind of was like, okay, we got to focus up here.
When did this come out? Like what?
The late 90s.
So was this right after 2?
It's after 2 and 3. So here's what happened. Apparently,
because the fourth one, I was like, oh, there's like a story here, and that was the first one that got me to really play it.
It was before 4 and I don't know if this is confirmed, but again, Kurt on the team, he was like, I'm pretty sure Code Veronica was meant to be the third game, but 2 was so popular that they were like, let's just make another one of these real quick, put it in Raccoon City, reuse assets, and get it out. So they did that, and that was Resident Evil 3. And so people tend to not like 3. And then I think people are higher on Code Veronica than 3.
Okay.
And I think
There's
also
than one.
People have really wanted to. Well, Chris asked a question.
Well, no, his sentence was our thoughts, and so my thought was,
my God,
was a question.
Was a question. Alex, have you ever known me to not have a question?
No.
So yeah, people are excited about it. I love the modern Resident Evil game, so I will be playing this. I will be checking it out.
Okay, all right.
2, Lords of the Fallen 2.
Don't know it.
It's a Souls-like. The guy that runs the company's a piece of shit, so we can skip it.
No, I'd skip it.
Number 3, Saw Genesis. This is from Bloober Team, the people that did Silent Hill 2 remake recently, Chronos, The Lost Dawn, or The New Dawn.
Yeah.
This
so
is a
I think
3v1 Saw Genesis.
I think it could be good, could be bad. Don't know.
What would you do if you were in like a Saw scenario?
Probably try and kill myself.
Try to kill myself as well. yeah.
Probably try and kill myself as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's it. See ya.
Just you're like, which button activates the trap? I'm just gonna hit it.
Right. I'm just gonna do it now. I'm not gonna suffer.
Yeah, no thanks.
Do it. Yeah, no thanks.
Mafia: The Old Country, Man of Honor expansion.
Okay, Tom, I got to tell you, I've heard, and Gio himself has told me that this game was good. Like he really liked it. And I'm very interested in the fact that this one is much more linear. I am thinking about like after Bond, I still have to play Pragmata, but like over the summer, if I'm like in a spot where like I don't have something to play.
Longest run-on sentence I've ever heard in my life. A lot of semicolons being used.
Well, because what I was going to say was like, I think I'm going to play it. And then I'm like, well, when am I going to play this? I have like 3 other games I've been trying to play for a month and I've made very little progress. So I realized as I was saying I'm going to play it, probably not going to play it.
We can't do this format for the Nintendo Direct. There were like 30 games that were shown.
We're not going to go through the whole Direct. Oh, is that what Tom's doing?
That's what he's doing right now. He's going through like fucking everything right now.
Look, again, I'm on muscle relaxers. I thought Tom said he had 3 games. I thought this was the 3rd game. I was like, this is the weirdest collection that Tom could have picked.
No.
I was like, why are we talking about these games?
3 games from all of the fucking show.
Legitimately, I thought this was the last one. So
That's
I was like, gotta make something out of this. Like, I'm surprised he didn't bring up
Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
Guild Wars 3.
All right, I'm interested in Guild Wars.
Yeah, seems cool. Crossfire. This is the one with the active.
Crossfire.
The active
meets the active.
This is X. This is X Naughty Dog.
I know, but they sound the same, and I always do that. Yeah. Crossfire more than it kind of just blends into each other.
This is from the X Naughty Dog and X Infinity Ward devs. This was the one that it was like set in the desert, and it had like the active cover. So
Tom, here's what I'll say. If the people that are making it weren't the people that are making it, I would have zero interest. I'm going to pay attention to this. I don't care about this franchise, but I do think the people that are making this might actually have something interesting here. So I'm like, okay, I might consider my interest peaked.
Okay.
There we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
Oh yeah.
I canceled my Paramount Plus subscription.
There we go. There's your answer. Stellar Blade Blood Rain. No, has what looks like a teenage girl in it. And they're like, we wanted to make her sexier and younger, which is really fucking
sounds like Paramount Plus game.
Yeah. Street Fighter 4 got a bunch of additional characters. Tifa Lockhart is in it.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, Street Fighter. Oh, what did I say? 4? Yeah, Street Fighter 6. Attack on Titan 3. They've been waiting to make the 3rd Attack on Titan game.
It doesn't look good.
Neither the previous 2 didn't either.
Yeah,
they're kind of whatever. They're fine. Like It gets the job done, but
they seem like the old version of IP video games.
Yes, they are. It is an old version of that. But there are some people who are crazy about them, and there's a rabid fan base for them that have been waiting.
We played the first one at E3 in like 2018, I think, in like one of those demo rooms.
The VR version of that game too is fucking trippy as well.
I think that actually might be what we had demoed.
Yeah. Clutch, already talked about that.
Yep.
Pal World is getting a 1.0 launch in July. Wolf Among Us 2.
Cool.
I don't know if either of you played these games.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I did. I liked those Telltale games. I'm not gonna replay those games, but I am absolutely gonna have to watch like a YouTube video that's like a condensed what happened in the last one, because it's been like a decade. Like I can't remember how long it's been, but it's been a long time.
16.6 Amsterdam. This was the witch-looking game. This looked cool until, again, AI in it, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Alien Isolation 2. People hyped for that. Did either of you play that game?
I played the first one.
No.
It's cool. I'm weird about Alien. I can't I don't get it up for Alien. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
get it up.
I'm not getting excited for Alien for whatever reason. But if you ask me, like on an individual basis, like did I like Prometheus? Yes. Do I like the first Aliens? Do I like Aliens? Do I like Aliens?
Sure.
Do I like what was that last one that we saw? Not the TV show, but the movie that came out. The most recent one, Romulus. That was also awesome. Like, there's a lot of Alien stuff that I really like, and some of the video games. We did that Fire Team one. I think we played that a bit, Tom.
Yeah, and that was what sponsored the Giant Bomb party.
Oh, amazing! That was a fun game. So, like, I don't know. It's obviously like a really solid franchise, but for whatever reason, I don't get excited for it. But the games are generally good.
Yeah, I never played the first game. I didn't really hear about it until years after it came out. I'm excited for this one now that I'm aware of it, and it previewed very well. Crazy Taxi World Tour
was excited,
very
not excited,
and then AI fucking crap.
Yep.
Silent Hill Townfall looked cool. We're getting Cuphead sequels.
That was
very excited for both.
We didn't see anything, but one is going to be a true Cuphead sequel. The other is like a 8-bit.
We saw that one. They showed that one.
The 8-bit one.
That
Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Dude, it's gonna run on an actual Sega. Like they will sell the Sega cart version of it. If you have that console, you'll be able to play it there. That's fucking rad.
That's awesome. I mean, out of everything we've listed, might be the thing I'm most excited for, other than Control Resonant. There's that Among Us single player game.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
Sure. And then we ended on Final Fantasy VII Revelation. This is the third and final part of the remake trilogy. I am personally very excited about this.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
It looked the most interesting by far. So it does make me beg the question of, will I play this? And I just don't know. But I think maybe I think I might want to. I don't know.
I would say you kind of need to play the first two.
Well, no, of course. That's why I'm...
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay.
That's why it's such a question, is because I have to play the whole trilogy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's... especially in part 2, there's a lot of optional stuff. So it is.
Does it have a difficulty?
Really just want to mainline it
option?
I'm not sure.
Like an accessibility or anything? Okay.
I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, now onto the Xbox Showcase. Modern Warfare 4 DMZ mode was revealed. Whatever.
Whatever. Doom, guys, this fucking Extraction. Everyone loves extraction shooters. Here's the Call of Duty extraction shooter. Like, man, Marathon is fucked.
Well, they had an extraction mode before Arc Raiders and Marathon in, I think it was Modern Warfare 2, but it was never like left beta phase or whatever. So this is meant to be the full mode. Yeah, whatever. Doom: The Dark Ages is getting an expansion. Sick game. Cool stuff.
Sure.
State of Decay 3. Okay.
I'm kind of done with zombies, man. Like I'll do Resident Evil is interesting because it's not it's like
it's different. Yeah, it's not just
but
Spyro, new Spyro. That tickle your fancy?
I'm
Never
not a
never played
Spyro
it.
guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
me either. Never played it.
We got the 2 Persona games, so Persona 4 Revival, and then they confirmed Persona 6. I don't think they gave a date of anything on Persona 6, so we'll see what happens with that. We got a look at Fable gameplay. They also released an extended thing later on that kind of showed all of the life sim stuff. So all of the town and 1,000 unique NPCs, and you can date them. You can fucking steal their business from under them. You can rent an apartment to them. You can do all kinds of stuff. Seems pretty cool. Game also got a delay to next February, so which I'm glad about because I don't think I would have gotten around to it if it was this fall, just with everything else that's going on. Clockwork Revolution is coming out next year. This is from the In Exile devs. This, for some reason, they decided is a going to be an Xbox exclusive. Yep, this is really going to move units. Looks cool.
Which Halo won't be an exclusive because they plan on the next Halo being multi-platform for the multiplayer, so they need to get people on Sony's PlayStation to care about Halo.
I mean, look,
that's what I think.
I think if we get to the next one, if they continue on the trajectory that they're going right now, they are not going to be able to publish. They are not going to be able to publish it on PS5 without significant backlash, and it would also kind of undermine the spirit of what they're doing right now. Like they're committed.
No, but they've talked about like multiplayer games.
Gears of War isn't getting a PS5 release, and it has multiplayer.
I think that they believe that Halo has a bigger possible player base, like future multiplayer.
They could make a multiplayer Halo that lives on every platform and then just sell you.
It's just because why wouldn't they say that now?
Xbox.
Right? Why wouldn't they say now?
Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
why.
That's true. That's true.
They don't know what the fuck.
I still believe that this is just them preparing to sell the brand off to like the Saudis or whatever.
There is no. I put up there's a video going up about it soon. Yeah. Where I'm like, there is no way in which this works. You couldn't sell consoles with exclusives before. Nothing has changed except the console has gotten more expensive.
The only thing that they'll be able to change to get people to buy their consoles is with all the consoles becoming so expensive. If Microsoft says, well, we have one of the biggest purses in the world. We're going to do what we used to do, and we're going to subsidize the console. So our console will only be $400 or $500, and everyone else's new consoles are going to be like $900 or $1,000. So if they can undercut everyone just because they have the money
that won't happen,
then that is their right. And I agree, but I do think that's the only thing they could do.
The only
is they could offer people affordable gaming again,
and then it won't. And then exclusivity won't matter because people will just buy your box.
Correct.
I completely agree. But they are like, we cannot do that any longer. We had a margin of like 3% last year, and components are only getting more expensive. So it doesn't make any sense to me that they're like, but we're committing to Project Helix. I'm like, okay, so you're committing to like a $1,500 console then. What are you talking about? It's unbelievable. Fuck it.
Yeah, so the people that can afford a console, right, will still get to do it, and everyone else can sign up and play via streaming, and that's what the future looks like.
Or they'll do the renting, right? It'll be like,
if you're wealthy enough, you'll be able to have your own computer, and if you're not, you'll be renting it.
I'm so glad I upgraded my fucking rig like a year before all this shit went down. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay. Senua is getting a new game. This isn't Hellblade 3. It's just called Senua. Seems like that kind of
it's the pre-sequel.
It's it's gonna be a more seemingly gameplay focused thing. I think they're just like, fuck it. No one kind of gave a fuck about what we were doing. So
no one cares about our story.
We'll just make Xboxes. The first game is so good, but the second one is just such a slog. So they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna go into gameplay. Hopefully, look, it just has more gameplay and the story is
the more you say gameplay, the more ridiculous that word. It's just one of those things like you hear a word too many times and then it just doesn't. It sounds like weird and like
I agree with you. And then also as well, I'm like, it's kind of embarrassing to put out a trailer for this when we just saw God of War Laufey. Like,
Dude, and God of War
It's
Warfare
like
looks
it's like
great.
let's try. Like that was the thing about Hellblade is it was going for its own thing. And granted, we don't know much about this new game. Maybe it will still go for that. But if they're doing like a cynical lean into fuck it, we're just gonna do a God of War for Xbox, I don't think that's gonna work out. Like I don't think any of these things are gonna work out. Okay, Wolong is getting a sequel, Wolong 2 Wings of Ember.
Yeah.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse had a fantastic
Now that
trailer.
looks great.
I cannot wait for that. We're skipping a bunch of stuff because there's like 1,000 million games here.
Skip.
Halo Campaign Evolved.
A lot of Nintendo. I'll tell you that right
Halo
now.
Campaign Evolved looks shiny.
Also, that trailer captured on a PS5 Pro, which is so funny considering how they were like a return to exclusivity.
Well, it's the only way they can get the ray tracing to work.
Right, exactly. They don't even make the best console anymore. It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's why. That's why they couldn't announce its exclusivity, because the trailer they cut for it was captured on PS5 Pro.
Yeah. They're locked in. They're locked in. They're fucking idiots. They did show off what looked pretty cool, the 25th anniversary version of the Series X, which is the translucent
that was cool.
green.
The translucent green controller was very cool.
Yeah, that does look sick. I
love a transparent controller.
$700-800.
Biggest downgrade to the Pro controller on the Switch 2, because the Switch 1 Pro controller I had, it was that like translucent, like smoky gray, and then the Switch 2 controller is not, and I thought that was a bit of a downgrade.
I would agree with you, yes, but I love the material of the Switch 2 Pro.
No,
controller,
I just think the front, like, just
better.
give me the front.
Sure, sure, fair enough. And then Gears of War E-Day, we got they did the direct deep dive gameplay. Looks good. Not going to sell enough consoles. Cool. Not going to sell nearly enough consoles that you're hoping for there. Then we got Nintendo Direct. Orbitals looks good. I did play Orbitals. I cannot talk about it. But
Tuna, Orbitals.
It does look very good. Does look very good.
Keep going.
Tuna, we're not doing any listener mail. This is it. We're closing on this.
Oh, okay.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
I'm playing it.
Dude, I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I don't know.
But here we go. I think you'll like it.
Alex, you'll know, right? When it comes out, whether or not it's worth to play it.
Yeah, I played like 50 hours of Three Houses. That game was awesome. I will be more into it if we all play. So it would be. I'm
gonna play it. I just don't know if I'll be
sick.
playing it when it comes out, because it's coming out surrounded by a lot of other video games.
What date?
It comes out in the middle of September.
Oh, it is a middle of September game. Yikes. Okay, maybe not.
Yikes.
Yikers. There were those Donkey Kong challenges that are like limited time, and then there's one where it's like, okay, you got to do it between the hours of 6 and 10 on a Sunday
make it permanent.
or whatever.
Just make it permanent.
Ridiculous.
Make these permanent. Make these their trophies and achievements.
Yes. Make it for all of the games.
They've taken like the Nintendo World Championship stuff and just plugged it into their game. Like, just do it.
It is so much more interesting than a trophy system.
I'm going to do it. Even the stupid timed ones, just because I want them to see that people are doing it. Like, the more people that do it, if people like it, is more likely this will become a regular thing, or just implement it into the.
It would be so sick if they did it with. It would be so sick if they did it also with like third parties. Yeah,
everything.
To talk. Onimusha's got motion controls. Cool. Hey, you got challenge mode. Like, every game has a challenge mode. It's super awesome, but it's bullshit the way that they're doing it. Lots of cool ports. I was surprised by the number of ports we were getting. Lies of P, Lords of the Fallen 2, Devil May Cry 5.
Sneeze. That hurt so bad.
Xenoblade, all the Xenoblade games are getting Switch 2 editions. Might jump back into Chronicles 3 just to check it out, because I did like a lot of that game. Curious about it on Switch 2. Xenoblade Genesis, they showed that. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort with thumb wrestling.
There we go again. We're getting sports again.
Well, they really fucked up the last time not having golf. I think they eventually added it, but like
they added it, but it was too
it was like too late, man. It needed golf up at the jump. Like golf and bowling are the two things that are required because you know the other things you can go in and out of them, but you need something that you can like play for 30 minutes. You know, like golf, you can like sit and play the game, and it's like, you know, whereas everything else, it's a little too quick.
Final Fantasy Resonance showed, but we're all jumping into these.
Yeah, we're gonna thumb wrestle.
Okay, fuck yeah. Okay, Final Fantasy Resonance. I'm very excited for this. This is an HD 2D Final Fantasy game. It is inspired by Brave Exvius, which was the mobile game, but they're really just taking the story and characters.
It looks great.
Everything else is completely new.
It looks really cool. I might play this one.
It also looks like the best fucking HD 2D game.
It looks very cool.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I want Dragon Quest in HD 2D. I mean, sorry, I want Chrono Trigger.
Oh,
sorry.
Chrono Trigger, yes.
I want Chrono Trigger. I don't know why I said Dragon Quest.
They did do Dragon Quest games in HD 2D, which is funny. I'm sure we will get the Chrono Trigger HD 2D port. Dusk Bloods got a network. This is the next FromSoft game exclusive to Switch 2.
Yeah, Switch 2 Night Rain.
It got a community like network test this summer, which is cool, but like I fucking want a release date. They still say it's 2026, so that's weird.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Oh, I mean, I think it will do well. I'm making
okay. Let it come out in like December or November.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Or like,
there's too many fucking. September has like Orbitals and Screenbound and Wolverine and Fire Emblem and Valor More, like Control. What are we doing?
It has to be it has to be like a Christmas thing because it's too soon.
It's nuts.
Wake me up when September ends.
There it is.
Fair enough. Metaphor Refantasio coming to Switch. That game fucking kicks ass. Bunch of other Switch ports.
New stuff.
Jesus Christ. Lots of ports.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Looked so stupid.
Well, you didn't play 3.
I know, but
these are how these games played. Like that's the thing. Is like this is how these games play.
I'm thinking about getting that collection.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking about. I just feel like.
Which ones have you guys played?
I haven't played any of them. I watched Alex play 2.
I'm 1 and 2. 1 and 2 guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Quick, a game that wasn't mentioned previously, but I'm really excited about is Gundam. There's that Gundam fucking game coming out that looked like it's Monster Hunter with Gundams, and that looked really cool.
They were like, we can only talk about the trailer. We cannot talk about the game at all. And like we cannot talk about anything other than what we see in the trailer, which shows nothing. And then they're like, there's a 45 minutes.
What?
It only lasted like 20 minutes, and we got out of there because it was like they just wanted to like be like, oh, we're so excited to work on a Gundam game. Like that we could ask them, like, how exciting is it to work on Gundam? Like, oh my god, uninteresting. And then the Nintendo thing closed out with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
Woo! I mean, look, just the fact that they're doing it was hype enough.
It was such a hype intro. When we thought we were getting more, the intro was fucking hype, and then it was just
thought they were going to show stuff, and then they just ended it. I was like, oh, but game of all time, it's still so good. Anyway, so we'll see. Skeptical. Yeah. I'm cautiously optimistic is what I'll say.
We did talk, Tom, last week about like what we think should be changed.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's back.
There he is. He's back.
It just popped up and said my connection is unstable.
Oh, get on the stable connection, buddy.
Yikes.
Yeah, so Ocarina of Time looks great.
Couldn't be me.
Tuna.
Yeah, so I'm at the Summer Games Fest. He tried multitasking there. I guess he did a good job. He didn't bring it back to the podcast. He sucks multitasking here. What did Chris do? He played some demos.
What did Chris do?
He played some demos, and he thinks that they're pretty good.
Do you know what I did on Sunday?
Sure.
My friends Mike and Emily, their dog got out late Saturday night. This was my whole Sunday. Well, it's like half my Sunday. Their dog got out late Saturday night. We had to go.
Yeah, you streaming porn? What's going on?
I'm not. No, not anymore.
No.
Let me try this. I'm just turning on my Wi-Fi. I'm switching my connection.
Also, I only got around to watching Arnold, so we're only talking about one Arnold this week. Because I actually, funnily enough, pulled a U today, Tuna. Because I was like,
today. Dude,
I forgot
I'm
the
not
podcast
kidding.
was today.
All day yesterday, I was operating as if it was Thursday. It's really fucking weird.
That's
Therese did that the other day.
When I texted
thought,
you guys being like, "Oh, I'm going to be late," like I don't think I've ever done that. Where like I've thought that for the longest time that it was. Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, is it Thursday? Am I off? Because my calendar this week has been off because I traveled on the Monday, so like Tuesday at work was like felt like a Monday.
Well,
and
today
then
feels like a Sunday for me because I took off for the graduation.
How is the fuck is
because we took off for the graduation.
Like a Sunday. So tomorrow is a Monday for you.
Sorta. It's her. Yeah. So today we smoked a picanha steak. Oh my god!
Oh,
fucking unbelievable!
I forgot you got a smoker and you were smoking stuff.
Unbelievable flavor. I mean, it was. I can't even. You're gonna have to come and try. It's like unreal.
I was gonna say so Sunday. I get woken up.
Sunday.
My friends Mike and Emily, who came to our live show that we did that one time, they their dog got out the night before, and it was like a new dog, and so they were like seeing if anyone can help. So like we went to Staples and Therese got like 200 copies made of this poster. How much money do you think 200?
Oh,
I'm gonna go with
like just eight, standard like 8 by 10.
Say like $200.
Wait. Hold on. What was the paper it was on?
Standard paper.
Just standard 8 by 11.
8 by 11. Yeah.
Color.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was 200 of them.
Yeah.
200 pages.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Now, see, I would think.
Are you asking Gemini?
No. I'm calculating because I thought I could have sworn that when I've printed stuff, it hasn't been that expensive. But you're going to tell me it is, or you're going to tell me it's
250
not?
pages. 250 pages.
Okay. I mean, I want to say just like $20.
$200.
That can't be that you fucked up. There's no way that was $200.
If you look it up, it's like 80 cents a copy. Yeah. And Therese was there getting it done, and it was like a whole thing. They didn't tell her how much money it was going to be, and then the guy's like trying to upsell her for their like business service to like sign up, and she's just like, what? And then the guy's like, he's like, look, it'll be cheaper for you today if you sign up for this like business that she doesn't need.
Oh my
and he was like, here's how much she goes, wait, how much is this gonna cost? Meanwhile, they're like almost done printing it, like and it's just like at that point I was like, well, whatever. Like, so we went out and we put up like hundreds of posters. And while we were doing that, as we were on our way to our friends, we saw like a bunch of other people doing it as well. Like we covered several city blocks, like around their house.
Wow.
And then within 12 hours, someone saw the poster, saw the dog, and called them. They got their dog.
That's good.
Which is, dude, it's like how many times you see like a lost pet poster like living in a city, and it just like sucks. And I always take a picture of them when I'm like, man, like I wish I could find one of these pets. Like it would be so awesome. So the fact that like I woke up to like, oh, their dog is missing. We went, and just like that was like our day. I was like in the car with Penny, stopping, pulling over trees. We'd run out, put them up, and then we just like keep going down the street. The fact that it worked, that like someone saw one of our posters and then got amazing. It's awesome. So suck it. Stay unranked. Hey Arnold, we're doing the one episode.
Wait, that was
the end of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the end of the show. Yeah,
Amazing.
you talking about you go into just a little tangent. Anyone who checks out once the music comes on just missed out on like a good another 10 minutes of the podcast.
All right, let's do it. I'm exhausted.